Hello and welcome, listeners, to podcast number 27. Ooh, 2 followed by a 7, called Early Risers. So, it is January 6th, 2020, and for every day this year, I have been getting up at about 4 a.m. Now, some people might think, why are you doing that? Because aren't you tired at that early in the morning? Well, I say yes, but there are some good things about waking up in the morning. The main reason why I like getting up early is because I have a lot more time to do so. For instance, I can wake up or do some extra work at that early and that you can do later on. So if you do your exercise in the morning, it's not looming over you for the rest of the day, and it's like, oh no, I'll get you later on. And if I don't do it bright and early, I find I don't do it. Also, another good reason is why you have more time to do work. So say if you were behind on something you have to get done, you get more time. Also, if you wake up at like 9 or 10, a lot of your day is gone. But enough about that. Before I was an early riser, my life was miserable. Well, not miserable, just not as desirable as it is now. Because I felt like I never had enough time to do anything. Plus, physically, you feel tired, but psychologically, you feel better because of the reasons I mentioned earlier. Now, getting up early sure ain't easy, but you have to discipline yourself to get out of that warm bed. It's kind of like eating something unhealthy versus eating something healthy, because cheeseburger first. Do you feel good about half an hour or an hour later after you eat it? Probably not, but you feel really good while you're doing it. Then, on the other side of the coin, do you feel good after eating a big, healthy salad? Probably not. You probably don't feel good while you're eating it because it can be gross and doesn't taste that good. Like if it's, say, a Greek salad or what's another kind of healthy salad? I don't know, but healthy kind of salad. It's not that tasty, but you feel really good because you've done something good for your body. How I look at it, there's a give and take for everything, because you gotta take yourself out of that bed while giving yourself more time. Not all people see it this way. Those people that like to give themselves an extra hour or so of sleep can have a give of time later on, and that's their preference. But I don't see that good, because if you wake up later and then later on that night you're up late not doing really anything, like for instance you wake up early, you wake up late up in the day, like 10 or so, and you go and do stuff till like 6, and then for the rest of the night you're just watching Netflix or playing video games or doing something like that. But however, if you're doing early riser, you will probably be doing something more productive with those, times that you could be like, you would be watching Netflix, playing video games, something like that. And those are the reasons why I prefer to be an early riser, because I tend to be more productive earlier on. And, most people are more productive earlier on than later on, versus Netflix, versus completing a goal. And I find to be more successful with waking up early because I'm not mad at myself for sleeping in and missing so much day. But I know this one was short too. But I was not really had my thoughts. I just need to get something down and doing it. But that's my opinion on why early rising is better than being a late riser. Like a 4 a.m. is better than being at 9 or 10 a.m. But that's all I have right now. And I should really say that it's better to be an early riser because you tend to do more things with your time rather than just sit around late at night watching TV and Netflix. For now, that's all I have for you. So, hope you listen next time. Bye-bye.